Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful prediction, fashion show disaster hope for the future officially crashes and burns. The bold and the beautiful B&B spoilers point to some dreadful predictions when it comes to Hope Logan's Annika Noel fashion line. Now that Thomas Forrester Matthew Atkinson has decided he is no longer willing to contribute, he may have just sealed Hope for the future's fate. It's surprising that the line is even going to continue at all under the circumstances. The last time Hope tried to put out a collection without Thomas, the reviews were terrible. It almost resulted in the line getting cancelled when Zend Forrester Dominguez Delon de Metz and Eric Forrester John McCook were handling things in Thomas' absence. That's why Thomas was brought back after his firing, but now he has quit Hope for the future, potentially for good. Zend, R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman and Luna Nozawa Lisa Yamada all talked about banding together to help Hope now that Thomas is gone. Of course, it's possible this will be another chapter of the Luna is so amazing saga, and in that case, maybe she'll save the day by being some huge inspiration for Zend. However, Zend's designs definitely weren't a hit the last time he tried to pitch in. The vibe was off since Zend just doesn't understand Hope's vision the way Thomas did. Even with Zend, Luna, and RJ working as a team, it may not be enough to stop the catastrophe that Thomas set in motion by leaving. Could this lead to a fashion show disaster that makes it impossible for Hope to come back from? Hope for the future could crash and burn in a big way, so Hope may find herself publicly humiliated by the end of all this. It might force Hope to re-evaluate her career and what she wants to do with her life. Hope could potentially fail so badly that she ends up in a different line of work entirely. Regardless, B&B definitely likes to do fashion shows from time to time. What if the next one isn't the usual smashing success and has disastrous results instead? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Hope could get updates on another round of bad news without Thomas as the driving force of her line. The air in the Forrester Creations design studio crackled with tension as the final preparations for the highly anticipated Hope for the Future fashion show were underway. Hope Logan, the driving force behind the line, moved with purpose amidst a whirlwind of fabric and flashing cameras, her every move a testament to her unwavering dedication to the cause. But beneath the veneer of confidence lay a gnawing sense of uncertainty, a feeling that something was amiss, lurking just beyond the edges of perception. Hope couldn't shake the feeling that disaster loomed on the horizon, threatening to undo all that she had worked so tirelessly to achieve. As the day of the fashion show dawned, the atmosphere in the Forrester mansion was electric with anticipation. Celebrities and fashion elite alike gathered in the opulent ballroom, their eyes alight with eager anticipation for the spectacle that was about to unfold. But as the lights dimmed and the music swelled, it became increasingly clear that not all was well behind the scenes. Wardrobe malfunctions, technical glitches, and last-minute alterations plagued the proceedings, casting a shadow of doubt over the entire event. In the midst of the chaos, Hope stood resolute, her nerves frayed but her resolve unwavering. She refused to let anything stand in the way of her vision, determined to see the Hope for the Future line shine in all its glory. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. As the first model strutted down the runway, the tension in the room reached a fever pitch. All eyes were on the stage, waiting with bated breath for the moment when Hope's dreams would either soar to new heights or come crashing down in flames. And then it happened. Midway through the show, disaster struck in the form of a catastrophic wardrobe malfunction. The gasps of the audience echoed through the room as a seam split and fabric tore, leaving the model exposed in a moment of sheer vulnerability. Pandemonium erupted as chaos descended upon the once glamorous affair. Cameras flashed, voices clamored, and Hope stood frozen in shock as her worst nightmares became a reality before her very eyes. In the aftermath of the debacle, Hope found herself grappling with a maelstrom of emotions. Anger, frustration, and heartbreak warred within her as she struggled to come to terms with the catastrophic failure of her beloved fashion show. But amidst the wreckage, a glimmer of hope emerged. As the dust settled and the initial shock began to fade, Hope found herself surrounded by a sea of supportive faces. Friends, family, and loyal fans rallied around her, offering words of encouragement and unwavering support in her darkest hour. And in that moment, Hope realized that while her dreams may have been temporarily derailed, they were far from dead and buried. For as long as she had the love and support of those who believed in her, there was always hope for the future. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Hope threw herself back into her work with renewed vigor and determination. She poured her heart and soul into rebuilding the Hope for the Future line, channeling her passion and creativity into each and every design. And when the time finally came for her to unveil her latest collection to the world, Hope did so with a newfound sense of confidence and resilience. The fashion world may have doubted her once, but she refused to let their skepticism define her. As the cameras flashed and the applause rang out, Hope stood tall and proud, a beacon of hope in a world that so often seemed shrouded in darkness, and as she looked out into the crowd, she knew that no matter what obstacles lay ahead, she would face them head-on, with courage, grace, and an unwavering belief in the power of hope.